Hello, this is Everything Entertainment, and this is my Disventure Camp Season 5, Episode 8 review. And we finally got the musical episode, which is a pretty good episode, like a pretty great episode, honestly. You can't go wrong with one of these episodes. And it's kind of predictable how it ended, but I'll get to it when I get to it, like the elimination and the songs and everything. Now, to talk about the star of the episode, we mainly get the fan side of things and I mean, not the fans, the favorite side of things, and it was actually pretty good side. We get to see Gabby and Tom talk to Natalia, see Spencer be wary of Natalia and Fiore, Secret Alliance. Like they're playing like 4D chess. Rosa versus Natalia, Spencer versus Natalia. I'll get to that all later in the episode, but yeah, we're focusing on Rosa right now since she's the most important right now. Honestly, I didn't like her reason for not being All Stars. I rather accept her reason of making sure that her daughter was safe than not being able to trust anyone. I don't like that reason at all. Like in in my opinion, that doesn't make her character look better. It just make me think this character is not that like kind of stupid. Like I get it. You got betrayed. You didn't want to go in the game and have your trust shattered again. But honestly, you decide to opt out in the season with the most $3 million, the most money, which I don't think they'll ever be that high again. That might come back to bite me. But at this point, I don't care. I just like her reasons for staying and also that she had to protect her daughter and make sure she couldn't leave her daughter. That was much better. But I really do like what they did with her in this episode. That we'll discuss later. Now, before I go over the challenge, I also want to add the Benji and Ali part of the episode, which was fine. But all I'm going to say is I actually do agree with Benji for this part. The team is shattered, and yes, they can go around building alliances, but you should play the outfield a little bit more, at least for the next elimination. Because people have beef with other people. So I think Ali might get eliminated by trying to play a big game like in her first season, season two, she didn't take the game seriously. That's why she lost. And in season three, she played it too off. And honestly, she technically should have won. That was just a BS elimination. The way she got eliminated also. But right now, I do agree with Benji. Even though I hate how Benji been acting, I do think right now you just have to wait for the next elimination, play a bit of passive, then make the move. Yeah, Jordan, they could have taken the majority any time in the team for a while. Like I would think to myself, they could have taken the majority with them two, Alec and Fiore with Spencer and Bruno. But then it happened. I would have done it in my opinion, but that didn't happen. And right now they're not taking the majority. Like Alec might get eliminated by trying to take the majority. So yeah, I do agree with what Benji said because I do think Ali might get eliminated next episode or after that by playing a big role in the game. This would be the part where I talk about the challenge and my opinion on it, but since it's a musical challenge, I'm just going over the songs and what I like about the songs. And honestly, I'll just go from order and talk about how I rate them from 1 to 10 and tell you my favorite, which shockingly, y'all will understand what I just explained it. But yeah, the challenge was good. Obviously, it's a music up, so I'm gonna like at least one of these songs. And I really did love one of these songs. And I do think overall the Altar Challenge had better songs, I think, but hey, I do really like the songs here too. Especially the singing. The singing was really good from everyone. No one was bad out of place. Maybe except Rosa and Lake, but that's I have to listen to the songs again to properly say that they were the weakest. Olivia was a shocker. I knew Ren was gonna be good, but Olivia was a shocker. And I'll talk about the songs in more depth, but that's all I gotta say about them now. Now, before we talk about the songs, we have to talk about the people behind the songs, and that's Fiore, Lake, Spencer, Bruno, and Rosa. Like those five there just was very good. Mostly the fact that Lake and Fiore just pretty much destroyed Spencer Pride. Like they pretty much don't like him, so they're just trying to hurt him, which I don't really like on Lake Park. Like I get Fiore. This man was harassing her throughout episode like two of the season, so I get why he doesn't really like she doesn't really like him. But Lake, I have to give him the benefit of the doubt on that. She's being too much, and honestly, it's kind of annoying seeing this side of her because she should be a better. Like I get Spencer, but unless he targeted you specifically, honestly, I don't think she should be taking that attitude. But yeah, uh, let me just throw in the fact that Rosa and Spencer made alliance. Like I'll go talk about that later, but I'm going to talk about that now. And they made alliances in this, which honestly, Natalia might be the next one out because I in this episode, Gabby looked like she forgave Natalia, which good character development on her part. But you know how Odd Nation is. They sometimes be like one thing and then the next episode is another thing. So it might not even last past the next episode. But Tom was hesitant throughout the episode until he wasn't. After looking at Natalia for a bit, he was like, "Oh, we're cool again." But like I said, that might change literally next episode. But as of now, Natalia have the majority unless she doesn't do something aggressive like Ali did it also. She got the majority and so far she have control over the game. Unless Ali do something stupid like team up with the four-person lines of Lake, Rosa, Spencer, and Bruno. But honestly, that'd be crazy if that happened. Now to talk about the Gabby, Tom, uh Ali, Benji, and Natalia group. Like I said, Gabby and Tom were kind of a bit upset with Natalia, with Gabby pretty much forgiving her instantly, while Tom throughout the episode was more hesitant until he agreed. Which, like I said, this might just last for this episode specifically, but it's good to see that Natalia is so far playing the game smartly. Like nothing too much to talk about. Like basically, she still have control of the game of right now, unless that changes literally next episode, which it might, with Benji and Ali might saying with the four-person lines, not that I think about it. But honestly, I hope that doesn't happen because that would be too out of pocket if it did. Like, at least I wouldn't do that, but I could see them doing it. But yeah, that's about it for this group for now. And I'll talk about them later when I talk about the songs. Now, to talk about the fan side, I'll talk about Ren part later since he got some huge character development. But now, Fuduna and Sam, they would find Noah for Noah and Aura, yeah, Aura. With Noah and Aura, they were fine too. This episode getting closer, even though Aura is basically lying to Noah, but it's good that it's close. And during this moment of them practicing, Olivia was being pretty nice, actually, being supportive, being nice and helpful before the song, like for Ren. And just the fans would find this episode behind the scenes, nothing too drama heavy for them. Funny enough, on the topic of drama, Aiden and Evie didn't have drama until after the elimination, which I'll talk about later. But if you know the episode, then you know how funny the elimination kind of is in hindsight. Even though it's not that good, I'll explain later. But yeah, they have a sweet moment, and that moment will come back later in the episode in the most funniest way possible. Now we get to the fun part, and now we talk about the songs. And Sleepaway Camp was a really good song. Not the best song, think the second or third best song. Like I'm not don't think too hard about the rankings because I only got one actual favorite on this song. But like the Sleepaway Camp was really good. I really liked the song. Aiden voice was heavily as always, you know how it is. Evie voice was actually pretty good, and she wasn't as annoying as the trailer was gonna make her out to be. She got in the way of Aiden's spot like twice, and then did amazing split like in the middle of the song. Which honestly, I hate the vote because honestly, the fact that they got a two basically for what Aiden did last season on All Stars is crazy, and that kind of ruined the episode. Since I rather get all the judges' opinions and a fair elimination than screwing over Aiden. Even though Aiden probably should get screwed over, not like this. This was stupid. But yeah, great song. And honestly, I did like the theme that is Sleepaway Camp. Like honestly, a lot of these songs from my room know of either originals or based on something real. So I can't really confirm if these songs are real or not. All I can say from these songs is they are good. And the characters that sing them are good. I don't think there's one actual bad singer, just better performance from other characters. Like Noah and Aura was great singing as well. I just remember Evie since Evie was just the spotlight of the singers. Like honestly, respect to Evie for not being that bad at singing. Like none of them were bad at singing, but respect for Evie because I was not. Now the next one is called Tomcat, which is very fitting since Tom is the best singer. Like objectively speaking, Benji is the best singer. But honestly, if I had to give my opinion on who the best singer is, it's Tom. He was just funny to me, and I really did enjoy it. And I can't really say that this song is bad since even though I found it weird, not from the trailer, but actually singing it itself, it was just very weird, but very good. I can't really uh objectively say that I hate this song. This might be my second favorite song behind my favorite, which I will discuss, but I really did like this song. It was very good. And I really like all the singing voices. Even though I think the Talia song from last season is way better than this one. And I think Gabby too. I think their voices were better suited for the songs they had previously than this one. But nonetheless, Benji carried, Tom was funny, and I didn't even say anything about Ali. She was just kind of there for me. But yeah, good song, solid 8 out of 10. And the last one was an 8 out of 10. This was an 8 out of 10 too. So yeah, I like these songs so far and good songs so far. But the next one about to be a hot take. Now, before I go to the next song, I have to talk about Ren and how Ren is the absolute MVP of the season and might be the winner of the season. Because there's no way this character gets the most character development, even though this character is so peak. And the fact that the character development is so good, which even though the conversation made no sense, I had to watch this conversation multiple times, and the conversation actually helped Ren, which is crazy. I still can't comprehend how Ren like carried on to the songs after this conversation with Fiore, which made me like Fiore because she actually did try to hold a good conversation, and she was so funny while actually being nice, which you can't really do that often. I mean, you can, but like this, they were speaking two different languages. Like you have to watch it for yourself to fully understand how the fact that Ren decided to get the like this, they were played so seriously. It wasn't even a joke, which made this scene so much good that Fiore tried, Fiore succeeded, even though she was just being herself and being nice. And Ren opened up to her and got more courage, which I love to see because Ren felt really overpowered this season, like really acrobatic, unstoppable, and even though had their own problems, felt like they had their life together. But this episode go to show they have trouble of their own, and he was, they were struggling. Not he, they were struggling, and I like that they do not ask about their pronouns. That was just a small detail that they didn't need to add. But I like that Duna did that, and that was really appreciative. Yeah, nothing else to say. This conversation made no sense, but it helped Ren. It made Floyd uh auto training with Natalia better. And I really do like the next Fiora arc because she might win this season at this pace. I don't think she's gonna win this season, unfortunately. I still think she should have won season one. But hey, she might win season let's see, 17, 17 by going on her new girl arc, and this is one step toward her being a quote unquote social player and probably a better person. Now the next song, Total Reflection. Yeah, I have to say the weakest song of this episode, and honestly, I have to give it like a 5 out of 10. I don't hate the song. I do admit they have probably have the best singers. That being Van and Olivia, like seriously, and Sam and Juno was great too. Like, but like in also the Ivy song was overrated. I did think Spencer sing better than Ivy last season. Like Ivy, objectively speaking, like sound like an actual professional compared to Spencer, but I do think Spencer was the better singer in that episode. And I like and in this episode now, like in this episode, I think Olivia was better than Ren, which I'll explain later why that is important. But anyway, yeah, I really don't hate this song, but I do have to admit it's a bit overrated. Honestly, 5, 6 out of 10, great song, great singers, but I have to admit this song is not just for me. This song is not for me. And honestly, this song is way more overrated than like as I've seen people give it like 8 out of 10s, but to me it's like a 5, 6 out of 10. It's just not my type of song. Don't hate me for that. I really did like the song still. But yeah, the song wasn't that good and it was just overrated and fine in my opinion. Now, to talk about the best song of the episode, objectively speaking, okay, not objectively speaking. I mean, I act like that. My personal favorite, and that's let me explain with Spencer, Lake, Fiore, Rosa, and Bruno. I see this is the best song of the episode with all the song characters singing pretty well. Like I like the lyrics mainly from Bruno. Like the song written by Bruno is really good. His voice, his with the voice are great. I do have to admit, Lake and Rosa is holding it back, and technically speaking, I think the other cast sing better than them. But what saved this for me is just Fiore singing, Fiore attitude, and Fiore's rap. Like, oh my god, Fiore was the highlight of this episode for me. Like the start of her hitting the jukebox with that no care attitude, I really wish he kept that attitude throughout the whole thing. I did like the Tanya telling her to smile. I didn't like that little detail, but I wish that she didn't really tell her because that just make Fiore smiling when she started rapping so much better because it's good to show it's good kind of nudity, but like it just make because her rap scene was just her favorite part of the song. The way she was so happy and so into it was just so adorable even though a bit twisted. And Rosa have to be the next one eliminated for stirring the microphone. I know that Fury said, "Oh, I don't want to sing. Give me the least amount of our lyrics in the song," but she was killing it, and she was so happy. And oh my god, she was genuinely sad that she couldn't rap no more. I was so ticked off at Rosa. Rosa have to be the next one eliminated for that alone. But like jokes aside, this is my favorite song, and I really did like it. I like all the details, even the part where Spencer was rolling waiting. He clearly doesn't know how to do it. Like, give him credit. He almost busted his ass like what 3 times out there. Like at the start, he was clearly fumbling, and at the end, he's skittish a little bit. And honestly, it was just funny seeing that. And yeah, this is the best song in my opinion because it had good singing, good accents, and a great rap moment. Like I just need that one moment I could replay in my head multiple times and be happy. But also visually, I like seeing the characters and their accents, and it just made the whole thing so much better for me. By itself, it's probably not the song I would listen to. It would probably be Tomcat or sleepaway camp before this song. But combined with all the stuff I said before, I really do like this song and I really do like this cast together. It's just very good, very cool, and I'm really happy this song is this I could say I'm happy I could say this song is my favorite from this episode. Now, with that out of the way, it's time to talk about the winner and losers of the songs and the favorites won. I'm not even going to talk about how the favorites won. They won. Simple as that. I kind of knew it was going to happen since Eden got screwed over. It's like, seriously, that been a perfect excuse to have the favorites lose. Getting screwed over by Eden, which is not even his fault. Like, honestly, still stupid way to end the challenge. Like, just give them a score where they get 1 point less. They literally lost by 2. Just give them a score that, like, let them to lose by 1 point. Last season, the songs didn't matter because there was no elimination. This time, when eliminated on the line, you decided to do the most screwy finish ever, which is so much stupid about who got eliminated. But anyway, let me just skip that part for now and just talk about how Ren won immunity for the fans. Good for him. Good for them, not him. But good for them. Even though I do think Olivia should have got like Olivia was a shocker singer. Like gosh, she was so good. Honestly, the best part of the song were from Olivia and Ren, so it doesn't really matter. And it's just a good narrative boost and personal boost for Ren, saying they still got it. And I love the part where I love the part when Ren looked at Fiore. Fiore gave Ren a nod. She didn't need to do that. Fiore didn't need to go the extra mile. Like, but Fiore did, and that was just really nice. Like, honestly, that moment made me think for a second Fiore might ask me one, but still, I got my one to pick at either Sarah Spencer or either Ren or Bruno. But that's up for later. But anyway, yeah, Ren won immunity, and I really do like everything happened. Also, let me not forget the fact that Aiden was chill about it. Aiden may be evil, but he was still happy to see Ren succeed, which I wish he got. I'll talk about that later, but I wish he got. No, you know what? Let me just talk about that now. He got eliminated. I'm right. With the next part is the elimination, and I'm just gonna blow by it right now. And I wish he got a better send off in elimination, which I will discuss. Now, to talk about the elimination, this is a bad elimination in my opinion for dudes, and that is the setup.
the reason and the person. The setup is stupid. Pretty much, Aiden pretty much set him up to get eliminated. Don't get me wrong, he's a bad player and he's stupid, but like, come on. How can you be that bad as a moment of your elimination? At this point, you should be know your head is on the platter, Aiden. Like, that would make Aiden entertaining for me this season. And honestly, I hope he do returnee. With Aiden this season have been so good. I love Villa Aiden this season. He shouldn't be eliminated like this. He have to go up, 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 and then cut down. Like, oh my god, the setup was so bad. Also, the fact that Evie betrayed Aiden so easily is really stupid. Like, one, statistically speaking, that is your main ally. That's your ride and die. You somehow keep him in the game. Don't get me wrong, she didn't have an advantage, so it kind of makes sense she cut ties. But she didn't even know what she was doing, and she's the next one up. That's sad. Like, this, like, oh my god. I okay, she might not be. The fact that she survived this long, I have to give her credit for playing the game or whatever. But like, oh my god, it's crazy that she just did this well, no hesitation. And Ada elimination wasn't that good. It wasn't because, oh, the musical challenge finally happened. We could finally give it a rating. Like, God, it felt like a wasted episode. The fact that as soon as the elimination, as soon as the challenge is over, it kind of was. We all knew that it was eliminated. Like the 7-1 vote, I'm not even shocked. Yeah, no way anyone else would gone home. Evie still have advantages that only Sam knows that she doesn't have. Aiden pretty much nuked his game right before the elimination, and yeah, Aiden really was going home, and I just kind of hate that because I enjoyed Aiden this season after his episode two. After episode his two, I think he was just a better character, the best version of Aiden. But I also hate the fact that he got eliminated at the musical. Like, okay, here's Aiden, he's a singer voice now, get out of here. Like, he was the first team that sung. They got him out of the way real quick. I mean, it better to get him out of the way than him being the last one than give him the stupid vote system. But yeah, his elimination wasn't that good, and I really do hope he is the returnee because he still has so much potential because it is the biggest social threat in season 5. Like Aiden honestly made it far in season 2 because he was a social player. Like I'm trying to remember when he got a vote. I can't really remember if he got a vote in season 5. And also he got eliminated just out of petty reason, not even strategy. And right now he only got eliminated because he just taking over the team, which is a good move, but he's so super keep trusting Evie. Like, bro, Evie clearly not someone of a threat. Like, bro, even he calls her out on the elimination. Like, you eliminated me over Evie. Like, as soon as he was eliminated, he pulled a fin real quick. Or like, yo, y'all stupid for eliminating me over this person, which is just so funny. Yeah, I really do hope he's the returnee. I've been enjoying him this season. I really hate the fact that he might not be returning because so far I think he has the best reason to return. Like honestly, it have to be him because I can't fathom anyone else so far. I would like to see Finn return, but like besides Finn, I really don't care about anyone else. Like Unaso, guy has all done and finished, so he doesn't need a return. But like so far, Aiden's the most obvious choice, especially with the trailer saying, "I know my way about behind the blind side, and I will win the season and whatnot." So he definitely has to be the one to return. So yeah, the elimination not that good in my opinion, but whatever. All I have to say is this was a solid episode, even though it was kind of predictable after everything was done. I do like Fiore. Oh, I didn't talk about the MVPs. Man, I've been slacking on that. But the MVPs of this episode is Fiore for the favorites because obviously she was just the best character. Like honestly, it could be someone else like Rosa, but I'm not about to give her that credit for a stupid reason for not appearing in all those. I still hate that reason. That was absolutely stupid. I hate that. But yeah, Fiore MVP for the favorites and for the fans. Let me think about it. Between Ren and Aiden, I would say if Aiden doesn't return, then Aiden. But you know what? Let me just give it to Aiden. Just Aiden was pretty good. Oh my god, no, he wasn't. Ren, it could go either way with Ren and Aiden, but if I have to pick, I'm gonna give it to Aiden because if this really his last run, then all I gotta say is I really did love his run in season 5. Cut short though, and I hope he returns, but I really did love his run most of all. So that was my Disventure season 5, episode 8 review. Like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.